Wonders shall never end. Caro White, by name IFEANYI EJIOFOR, is trying to buy the confidence and the trust from the Biafrans. In other words, he is indirectly begging Biafrans to forgive him for selling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out to the zoo. Somebody might say, how does that relate to where we're going? You have a lot to play, because once a bad man is always a bad man. Nobody can change the color of leopard. Neither nobody can change the changing color of a chameleon. IFEANYI EJIOFOR is a chameleon. Once biting, twice shy. If I'm wrong, please correct me, because I'm not good with proverbs in English. But that's by the way. Make we just go straight to the reason why we are here. IFEANYI EJIOFOR don't come out now. He want do damage control. He wants swing into that matter of that our brother from Ebonyi State that the Lagos State government have sentenced to death by hanging. I'm still asking. So if Lagos State government can sentence somebody, for burglary or for armed robbery, I'm supporting armed robbery, I'm supporting criminals. Not I am supporting Batino, but I'm this is just a candid question. So what happens to Yaya Bello of 80 billion? What happened to Dasuki of 5.7 billion? What happened to Ayo Fayose of 7.9 billion? What happened to Lojas Okorocha of 2.1 billion? What happened to Obiano? What happened to Ifeanyi Okowa of 1.3 trillion? What happened to Obaseki of 1.5 trillion naira? They swindled from the government, because that is armed robbery. That is robbery. I'm still asking this question. I have said this before, and I still repeat myself, that the law in Nigeria is being made. It is two laws in Nigeria, one for the rich and one for the poor. The rich can do anything and go scot-free because they have lawyers and they can secure injunction from any court to stop them from arrest or persecution. Why the poor have nothing? Because this issue of this our brother from Ebonyi State, Samson Ogochukwu, it's because he don't have money, don't have any family member, no lawyer to represent him. Then whatever they tell him to say in the court is what he will say or what he will answer. Because I listened to a very dark black man when he narrated the whole story of what happens. How can you tell me that this guy was in a police cell awaiting trial, and then the legal representative of the person who went to complain of the woman she's working with go to the police, and they know that man or that guy or that lawyer is for the woman who complained to them that Ugochukwu was an armed robber who came to rob them of their jewelry and their money, and they allow him in to go and meet the guy, where he went and told the guy that they want to help him, and instructed the guy that when they go to the court on the day of judgment, that if they ask him, do you know this woman? He said no. Do you know these guys who come to rob the woman? She said no, because the guy thought I wanted to help him. But look at where they made the matters worse. The lawyer, who is a Yoruba man, that they have given to him, he complained those things, table it before him and tell him, look at what these people came to tell him. Oh. And the guy said yes, that whatever they tell him to do, let him do it that way. Can you imagine that? And this one is also what we are still complaining about, the hatred on Igbos. That Igbos refuse to learn their lessons. In Ladipo now, the market is being taken over by Yorubas. They have gradually telling our Igbo brothers, please, we don't want to do it by force. You people can just gradually be selling your things or pack it down to your east. But Igbos refuse to learn. But we're going to learn, because I'm an Igbo man and we're going to learn in the hard way. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe. Just in, IFEANYI EJIOFOR former counsel to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has taken up the case of Samson Ogochukwu, an Ebonyi State indigene sentenced to death in Lagos. Ogochukwu, employed as a security guard in Lekki, Lagos, claims he was wrongfully convicted of masterminding a robbery orchestrated by his friend and accomplices. EJIOFOR's legal team is working pro bono to appeal the verdict, beginning by obtaining court records from the trial. According to Ogochukwu's account, his troubles began when his friend, who helped him secure the guard job, later led a gang to rob his employer. The robbers tied him up, carried out the theft, and forced him into the car trunk before abandoning him with 100,000 naira cash, advising him to flee. When Ogochukwu returned to explain the incident to his employer, he was arrested, tried without legal representation, and sentenced to death while the actual robbers were reportedly set free. Can you imagine a country? And when we call the country a zoo, nobody cares to listen the reason. EJIOFOR described the case as a gross miscarriage of justice, noting that capital offenses trials require proper legal defense. He emphasized the importance of verifying the trial court proceedings, witness statements, and evidence to ensure justice. The case is being handled as a public interest matter, and EJIOFOR has urged the public to allow the legal process to take its course. In summary, in Lagos, Samson Ogochukwu, an Ebonyi State indigene, was sentenced to death for a robbery he claims he did not commit. According to him, his friend orchestrated the crime, using him as a scapegoat. Despite his claims of innocence and lack of legal representation during his trial, Ogochukwu was convicted by Lagos High Court. IFEANYI EJIOFOR, IPOB's ex-lawyer, has taken up the case pro bono to appeal the verdict. He is working to secure the trial records and evidence to establish Ogochukwu's innocence, highlighting this as a public interest case. EJIOFOR has called for patience, assuring that all legal avenues will be explored to ensure justice for our brother Ogochukwu. Here are the comments. Akpu Kelechi said, "Good man, ensure that justice is prevailed." Ugbefi Nnayerugo Onyedikachim Uzoma, we are watching all the Igbo lawyers that cannot represent us well. Their certification will be revoked when we rise as a nation. Chidebere Onwudiwe, you are on a course now. I thank you for bringing this kind of post. IFEANYI EJIOFOR remains my hero. Ede Chigbo Splendid. EJIOFOR we still was the matter. Wasn't the matter. If you see all these things, people still hate EJIOFOR because of what he did, because of his antecedents. Let's see the replies that comes. This one is an engineer. Iwu Sunday said, Ewu. Mayfula said, are you okay at all? Nana Timothy said, who did this to you? Sorrow, agony and pain. Emma Treasure Emma said, may the righteous judge grant him Ugochukwu freedom. Amen. Mary Moses, wicked judge and persecutor. That's how they disgrace this country and abuse human rights. A corrupt judge is more worse than incompetent judge. I hear you, Barrister EJIOFOR. You will live long with God's protection. Nnadozie Ama Efu. Now that the problem has been identified, appropriate action should be taken. And I ask, where is other Igbo lawyers? Because this issue, if they go on a number, if a number of people apply for this case, I'm very sure that this our brother will get justice. But other ones now everybody will be managing their business. It doesn't concern me. It doesn't concern me. Francis N. Freeman said, "Chai, the court should try and find out who the real robber is. They know. Ogochukwu, may you not die for a crime you didn't commit. Elohim, reveal the judge who the real criminal is." Chidi Adozie, good job for our brother Ejimako. Sorry, not Ejimako. This one is EJIOFOR. Why sentencing him to death? Did he kill any person? That is the question I ask. How many Boko Haram have they sentenced to death? Is it because he is from Igbo tribe? This hatred is becoming worse in this country. One day, we will see freedom and all this nonsense is going to stop. Oniyama Bertrand said, sentenced to death. My brother, if you go near Kenneth Eze said, EJIOFOR has gone. Sorrow, agony and pain. Biafunde Okechukwu Ukulora, the people's advocate, keep it up, or keep up the good work rather, sir. Joel Nwafo, Nigeria, we no get constitution. What do you expect? Injustice. Sources Ebel Emmanuel said, when the robber gave him 100,000 naira to escape, he would have fled as there is no evidence that he wasn't involved. He wanted to be Oga, good boy, but he turned against him. My dear, do not blame him. Ignorant can never be excused into the law. Obiora Caleb said, very, very sad indeed. Joseph Nneji, God will use you to fight for her freedom. His freedom, sorry to say. Richard Nwankwo, thank you, sir, for being the voice of the voiceless. King Nwabueze Donatus, may God bless you, sir, for standing for an innocent boy. Okoro Brenda, good luck, Barrister EJIOFOR. Wisdom Okorie, only God can deliver poor and innocent people from this wicked Nigeria, not wicked world. Owele Urem said, justice must be done in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Okafo Daniel, keep the good work on. God will reward you abundantly. Mado Abuchi Nwogo, God bless you and may God's grace be with you. Michael Eke, Barrister EJIOFOR, may God bless you for this move. God give you the strength to see that victory at last. Once again, thank you so much. Engineer Iwuchukwu Sunday, I trust you. I know what you can do. Stanley Mohammed, God is with you, sir. Turugo, Lotaibo. You carry on one woman. Mercy of God will envelope him. Onyeka Oji, thank you for standing up for the less privileged. And so on and so forth. We have a lot of reactions here, but we cannot take them all because of the time, and the time is money. You can as well log on to Biafra Update page in Facebook, sorry to say, and you get other reactions from the netizens and also from our people. So my wonderful Inaya will go take back break. I beg, like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I still remain Amandia Neze Kenesiano.